Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome in to CVCC Coaches Show. Thurp Behringer here with the head women's basketball coach of the number 12 ranked team in the country. And one of the best teams in the state of Alabama, if not the best. His name is Joe Richardson. Coach, thank you so much as always.
Thank you for having me.
All right, man. Last time we talked, you've been on a decent run as of late.
Oh, yeah.
Won 4 consecutive games. Let's talk about that. You won against East Georgia on the 20th, 66-51. You beat Albany Tech on Monday, 78-70, Monday, November 24th, right before Thanksgiving. Then this Monday, you beat ABAC, 92-37, and of course, Reed State on Tuesday. 4 consecutive wins. You're 6-1 now. Do you feel like your team's starting to find their identity and starting to play their best basketball?
Yeah, we're coming together. We're still, like I say, a young team, and we're still getting better every day. That's the good part about this team. I actually think this is one of those teams that will still be getting better in March. So the ceiling is very high for this squad. We're very happy. We're getting a couple of girls. Our backup point guard should be back soon. Give us another girl to throw at them. We're very excited about what the possibilities for this team could be.
Well, let's talk about Lacey Thomas. She's been one of the best players on the team so far this season. She's getting looked at by some high-level schools, which we're excited about. That's going to make an appearance here, which is a big deal, having those Division I schools and CVCC being put on the map with them. That could really change the trajectory of your program. So talk about what her addition has meant and how she's done this year and transition into your culture.
Well, we knew when we signed her that she was a very special player. The thing that makes her so good is she's so skilled at her size. I mean, even last game, you've seen her stepping out, shooting jumpers at 6'2". And we've getting some interesting phone calls of late, but she's a double-double machine.
Yeah.
I mean, you look up, you don't think about it, but even last game, I think she had 17 and 12. And you just look up and she got all the accolades, all the blocks, the steals. She's a stat stuffer, so she's getting what she deserves. And in the classroom, she's just as good. I think she's around a 3.8 student. So she's getting everything that she deserves, and all the hard work is paying off.
Let's talk about London and Van Arsdale and how she's been. She technically right now has the most points on anyone on the team. So talk about London and how she's been this year.
London is just one of those kids that people kind of overlook because of her size. But if you really look at her, it's not the size of that dog, but that dog can fight. She gets after it. She's one of our best defenders. And I think she's one of the best three-point shooters in the state. I think ABAC, she hit 6 threes. I think last game she hit 5.
Jeez.
So she's leading us in scoring right now. And, man, she don't skip a beat. This is one of these girls that I've never seen tired. And that's saying a lot at our practice.
Right.
So,
well, let's talk about the actual backup point guard that's going to be coming back to be able to help London and be able to release some of those responsibilities that you put on her. Talk about how you talking about her coming back from injury and hopefully getting her back soon.
Yeah, she just got cleared the other day, and her name is Carlicia Fields. She's from Bunkie, Louisiana.
All right.
It's a very small town in Louisiana, but she scored over 3,000 points in high school.
Holy smokes.
You don't hear that very often. She can really score the ball, shoot the ball. So we're just working her back in shape, taking our time, getting her back acclimated to playing because she's been out for a while with a foot injury. But she's going to be a big addition. Give those girls a little break, and plus we need her shooting.
Yeah.
She can shoot the ball like London. Like she's that type of shooter.
And since that game against Central Georgia Tech, and which was obviously probably the worst game you played all season long. It seemed like the team. What was the motivating factor? How was practice like? Did you really understand and help you tell the girls, listen, if we don't buy into what I'm doing, we can be beat. I don't care what preseason ranking or what people are saying about us before the season started.
Absolutely. Well, this is why you play these games like we play. This is why we play Central Georgia Tech and Albany Tech and Southwest Florida. You find out what you need to work on. And me as a coach, I went back and looked at the film and said, okay, we turned the ball over. We wasn't ready for their pressure.
Right.
We went back into the lab and got our press breaks ready to go. So that's kind of what you do in the non-conference. You want to play good competition so you can see what is it truly you need to work on.
Right.
I thought we shot the ball horribly that game, but hey, it grabbed our attention, mine and theirs as well. And we hopefully won't have that happen again.
Now, Coach, last year you found out that you got to win 5 games in 6 days to win a national championship.
Yes, sir.
And you decided, all right, if we're going to do that, we need to be prepared for that. So here's the upcoming slate, everyone, for the CVCC. This is, I know the girls appreciate this a lot. Just played Reed State. We're not even counting that right now, but I guess we technically can. Now you got Seed State on Thursday. Friday, we're traveling to Niceville, Florida. You got Daytona State, and then you got Florida Southwestern State, one of the top teams in Division I of junior college. After you play those 3 games in 3 days, you got one on Monday against Albany Tech, and then you play LB Wallace on Friday as well. Coach, why do you schedule these games? Why did you want to play so many here this weekend? Is it to get ready for what potentially could be down the road?
Yeah, that's one of the things, like we said, we always learning. And we flew out to the national tournament last year. The biggest thing that I thought we were just as talented as everybody there. But the one thing that you have to do is you have to be ready for those back-to-backs. And I thought that hurt us last year, that we wasn't quite ready to play back-to-back-to-back. We played 3 games out there in 3 days.
Right.
So I decided this time, let's get them used to it. Let's get that feel. I talked to the girls. We had a shoot around yesterday, and one of the things I asked them was, "Hey, how do you feel?" And this crazy thing is, we got some young girls that love to run around. So they said, "Man, the games are way easier than practice, so we feel great." So they feel good about it. They're excited to just play games and to learn. And I think this is a learning moment for us, and we're really soaking it all in. But you have to get ready for things like that. And the only way you get ready for stuff like that is they actually feel it and feel how it feels to play back to back to back in different games and have to deal with different strategies. So that's kind of mindset.
And you talk about the non-conference, Daytona, Southwestern, it's going to be tough, Albany Tech. But really, out of all these games, the most important one is Seed State.
Oh, yeah,
because they're in the conference, and you play them tonight. They were the number 2 seed last year, who you had to beat to win the championship. What are you looking forward to? As you said off air, you respect the coach, respect the program, but we handle our business. We should come away with a victory tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anybody that I've seen, even in the country, that we are just we can't match up with if we play our game. Sneed is coach has done a great job. Kenny came from high school, long time Gunner High coach up there, and he's done an excellent job. Matter of fact, got my former teammate at Fulton University as his assistant, LB. So they do a great job. Their kids play hard. They're disciplined. It's going to be a great contest tonight. I do think that if we play our game and play defense the way we play defense, we should be fine. But you never know. That's why we play the game, and we're super excited. It's almost become a little rivalry between us and Sneed. So we would definitely like the fans to come out. We've been having great support at the girls' game. So we just hopefully everybody able to come out and make it tonight. I think you'll get your time well spent because it's free to get in. I can't say money's worth. Yeah. It's free. Come on now. Everybody come on.
Yeah, and come and hang out. Have a good time. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you haven't been, also it's fan support. I would like for you to, before we end it, it's been really phenomenal for your girls, man. And you want that to continue because I know it helps you. It helps the girls to have people there sitting in the stands cheering for you, getting a good atmosphere. Always makes it better for the team.
Oh, yeah. When you're tired and the girls are tired or we're struggling or even we're getting on a roll, just to hear the cheer of the crowd, and it just motivates you. And so far at home, we've really had that home court advantage. It's getting better and better every year. But we really, if you haven't, please come out and check us out.
Please.
Right here in your backyard, the number 12 team in the country. Please come out and check us out. I think you'll be pleased with what you see.
His name is Joe Richardson. They got a big game tonight, and it'll be on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. As always, Coach, good luck. Sir. And we'll be talking to you real soon. We'll take a break. It's the CVCC Coach Show here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back after this. with Coach Mo Scott. Boys coach, how are you, man, with the quarter zip? All right, so you got on the quarter zip trend right now, man, looking nice. Got the nice pants on. I mean, Coach came in trying to be suave. Hey, baby. Coach, let's get into it right now. Last 2 games at home, close. And you played well and just not able to finish. The Albany Tech by 1, up by 5 late in the game against Reed, ended up losing by 3. So you know you got the talent. You got the team that can compete in this conference. How do you finish the games? What's the message to the team about finishing strong?
Just trying to stay poised late in games. I think, we had a couple guys out there this last game that probably not used to being out there because of some missing bodies. So that was the deal. But I think once we get everybody back and get everybody back in the fold, we'll be able to clean that up a little bit. And hopefully, when we get to late game situation, we'll be able to execute a little better.
Who do you think has kind of come on strong here in this early season that has kind of put you on notice? Like, all right, they're understanding their role, they're understanding what we're trying to build here at CVCC.
Yeah, I think we have several guys. Willie Townsend is back now. That was his 3rd game this last game. Right. And I think he's settling in and finding his way in his role. But Jared Days Jean has been really good for us here lately. He's really playing like a real true sophomore, should be playing. That was a 2nd-team All-League guy.
Yeah.
So he's competing at a high level right now. And if he can continue to stay there, I think we'll be okay. And also KJ, Kenty, he's been playing really well also. So those 3 guys really for us, if they're going, that gives us our best chance to win.
Yeah, you may mention Canty's actually the leading scorer, but let's talk about CJ Shiflett. He's also been playing pretty well as of late. He's 2nd in the team in scoring. Talk about him.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job for us, and that was one of the few guys that was missing in the last game. So that was a big loss to us. You have him, another ball handler, guy that can shoot because the team in the zone.
And Dez Williams too.
And Dez Williams as well. So you get 2 more ball handlers out there. Maybe you don't turn the ball over late and you're able to control the game and walk away with a win. But just some unfortunate circumstances. Those 2 guys weren't available. But they're back now. So we hope we can get them back in the fold and get them going again here sometime soon.
I was about to say, Coach, you hadn't had a full-strength team the entire season.
No.
Now that you're finally getting that, what's the mindset these next 5-6 games heading into the break to finish up with some momentum? Because when January starts, that's the real season when you get into conference play.
Right. And it's good because now other guys are getting a chance to play. So you kind of try to build a little depth with these other guys that are getting a chance to play that normally if you had a full roster, they may not get as much action. So it's kind of helping us build a little depth right now. And hopefully that we can keep everybody right here and on the same page and, knock on some wood or something, nobody get injured here late. And we can, if we go in with a healthy roster, I think we'll have a good chance of competing at a high level in conference play.
Well, let's talk about conference play because we got Snead State, their conference opponent tonight going down. How has practice been after that game on Tuesday? I know it can be kind of debilitating, but you got to snap out of it, get back into the grind because you got another big one against Snead State tonight.
Yeah. I thought it went well yesterday. Guys came in with a good spirit, watched film. They kind of, locked in. So it'll be interesting to see how we come out and play. If we can bring the same energy from practice yesterday to the court today, I think we'll be fine and give ourselves a chance to, to win the game at the end of the game.
Albany Tech, you got Snead State tonight, Albany Tech on Monday, Southern Union on a Wednesday, and then LB Wallace next Friday. Those are the next 4 days. What's the mindset? What's the expectations? What are you telling your team? This is how I want us to finish out before the Christmas break.
Yeah, like we said before, we really haven't had a full roster here.
Right.
So if we can just keep the full roster and continue to build with everybody
finally getting an identity,
finally getting a chance to have everybody on the floor at the same time and performing at a high level, and then we'll really figure out where we are and what we're about. So hopefully these next couple of games we'll be able to figure that out. And then hopefully by the time we get ready to play LB Wallace on the road right before we leave from the break, that'll give us enough games to really figure out a rotation, who's doing what, and everybody define roles. And hopefully we can go into that game and have some positive momentum going into the break and then coming back from the break.
Coach, talk about like the chemistry of the team. How do you feel like that's going here these first couple of months of the season? You feel like this is a group that likes playing with each other mainly?
Definitely, man. They all cheer for each other. They root for each other. It's been a good camaraderie team.
Good.
You know, they do stuff on and off the court together. Like they had a bunch of guys go to the Columbus State game last night and watch them. So so these guys, they go everywhere pretty much together and hang out. So it's a good group. It's a good group to be around. Great kids.
Good.
So that part is lights out for us. We just got to get them all to the court healthy and
Finally put that win together, no doubt.
Put some wins together.
Well, Coach, you've done a good job here so far. Again, you come into unfortunate circumstances where you take over late last year, but right before the season about to start, you had to throw a roster together. This year, you're finally starting to get some pieces back together, but it takes time building a program, Coach. Right. I know most people think it's instant overnight success. It just doesn't work that way, man. Nah. It's going to take time, take guys that are buying into the program, but I like what I'm seeing, and now you just got to finish them. So good luck tonight. This is your message right now to the community, why they need to come out, support your guys. We need you in attendance. Ain't nothing else going on in the city right now. I know, because we broadcast everything around here. So come out, support, and watch those CVCC boys play Snead State. So here you go. Motivate the community to come out, man.
Just to see the local talent that we have from the rosters from, Central.
Right.
We got those guys that'll be out there in full effect today, which is always good to have some.
This is the first time Dez and Willie playing together, right? Because Willie was injured and now Dez was injured.
Dez out, so it's tricky. And then you got Ty George, which is another Central guy. So he'll be in effect tonight. So hopefully we get them all out there together at the same time at some point, and you'll get a good chance to see those guys play. And I think we're playing a good brand of basketball. I think, and of course Jerry Days, Gene and KJ are two guys to look and watch. And, CJ, when he's shooting the basketball, he's fun to watch play. So I think we got a good group that's, that can really, if we get it together, we can put up some points and we can really run it off pretty good.
Snead State girls, 5:30. Boys, right after. Is that correct? 5:30 for the girls? 5. Why do I want to say 5:30? 5 for the girls, 7 o'clock for the boys. Right after. You can watch it on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Coach, thank you so much.
Appreciate you having me.
We'll see y'all next time on the CVCC Coach Show. Have a great day, everyone.